right, so excuse me, we're back here with another message. I hope all is well. It's currently 12:09 p.m. on February 5th, 2026 here. It's 32 degrees Fahrenheit and mostly cloudy here in the cities. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's Thursday. Yeah. Thank you to all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, and OGs. You okay, Savage Appleseed family members? Thank you to all the new members. I appreciate your monthly contributions to this channel. Thank you to all the spirit guides, spirit teams, archangels, guardian angels, okay, our higher selves. You feel me? And of course, the Most High God for bringing us here for these messages and for allowing us to breathe today. That's the true miracle. Waking up, getting back in this vessel, okay, participating in the matrix. Yeah. Thank you to all law enforcement officials and the hidden helpers that are assisting the collective on our day-to-days. We appreciate you, especially the good ones. Intergalactic Beings, Galactic Federation. Hi. How you doing? All right. Thank you to anybody who's made any type of financial contributions to my channel, whether that's through PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Thanks. I appreciate you, and I pray you get that back 10,000 times fold. It means a lot to me when people help a brother out, you know. Show their appreciation. I appreciate that because ain't nobody got to do it, especially these days. Times are hard for people. So if people, you know, are being generous towards you, really appreciate that, okay? I don't care if it's $1, 50 cents, or more than that. You know, people show their appreciation that way. It should mean a lot to y'all. So, you know, a lot of ungrateful people, 1:44 on the clock when I look down there, a lot of ungrateful ass people, 12:11 p.m. when I look down again in this world who don't appreciate shit people do for them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I am not one of those people. I definitely appreciate you guys, okay? First of all, anybody watch the Muppets last night? Did anybody watch the Muppets? I missed it. I'm gonna watch it though on Hulu. I love the Muppets. Blast from the past, okay? Definitely want to just say Muppets are really not for kids, you know, just because it's puppets. You feel me? And not for kids, though. Definitely some, you know, a lot of adult innuendos there. That's why I loved watching it as a child. I got all the adult jokes. Yeah, so tap into our inner child, okay? It's good for the soul. What else did I have? There was something else here. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I heard this morning. Being loyal to disloyal people taught me more about myself than it did about them. Okay? I'm gonna repeat that for the ones in the back, and the ones in the back hiding and shit. The disloyal people, okay? Being loyal to disloyal people taught me more about myself than it did about them. What did it teach me about myself? The fact that I am a good person, the fact that I have a big heart, the fact that I have a lot of control over myself and my emotions, the fact that I saw the bigger picture here, the fact that I realized how to heal. I learned how to heal. And I also learned that it's being loyal and having a big heart or a good heart. Loving people unconditionally is not wrong. What might have served as a disadvantage at one point allowed me to see that it's truly an advantage and a gift to be one of those people. And this is not me hyping myself up. This is not me saying that I'm better than everybody else or anybody else for that matter. But what it did teach me is how to be better in moments than other people were. You know what I'm saying? I also heard today too, their guides tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. And I pulled some cards on that because I'm getting God bumps here. Their guides tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. So the death card came out, and also following death, it also came with the 5 of Wands in the reverse. And you know, I don't generally do pre-shuffles here. Just because that's just my thing. I don't really do them. Because people, you know, I ain't got time for people, oh, they pulled, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. But no. So basically what I gather from that is that they, you know, people got warnings, and I'm getting God bumps all over my body, okay? They were warned. They didn't listen. And so now they gotta go. out of here. I'm not talking. Well, I'm talking about. That's the only way that it's gonna stop now. All this drama, all this competition, it's gonna stop. They were warned and they didn't listen. Now, death can come in a lot of different ways. Sometimes people they got to go in a pine box, a huge ceremony, cremated, missing. I don't know. But now they got to go. There's also endings that occur for people's finances, reputations, finances. Yeah, that's what I heard. And listen, I got a big confirmation yesterday. There was a whole crew of people in this city that were fucking with me. Okay, and it was a group of these people, without getting too specific, because they know who they are. And I ain't here for all that. They know who they are. Let's just say that a lot of these people were a part of I'll just say the LGBTQ plus community. They were a whole group of them. And a lot of them are already listen. The Reaper wasn't playing with some of these people. And I got a big confirmation yesterday about how karma works. Okay. I feel like karma's coming to collect. I saw it yesterday. I was like, man, and I wasn't cheering. I wasn't even happy. I was just kind of like, see what I'm saying? And again, it was one of those moments where I saw it and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what is this? I was like, damn, that happened? Yikes. They're all living in the same community, same building, whatever the case may be. That's karma. What happens? And again, I'm not cheering that on. There are some of my ancestors that are like, so what? How we are, because they were warned. Now we're gonna pull some energy on who this might be for specifically. Okay, we got a new deck here. It's the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. So if you'd like to join me with our Skin Archangel Michael to please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I can give a clear and concise message to the collective, I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf, okay? And we also like to do a return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me, some more to be, some more to be, some more to be, and so it is. We're also going to ask to put some haste behind that too, please, okay? I looked down, I said New Jersey could be significant here. Houston could also be very significant as well. And if you can read that whiteboard in the back, yeah, I got to give a fuck to care. People say a lot of different things. People continue to keep doing a lot of different things. People moving in very, suspicious energy. And guess what? I don't care. That is between them and God. Their God, I just heard. You know what I'm saying? Not the Most High God. That's between them and their God. That's between them and their karma. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. All right. So let's see. Tell me about who was warned and they didn't listen. And the crazy part about it is that we warn people. People get messages. They watch tarot. They watch spiritual messengers. They even get warnings in like music. You know what I'm saying? People get messages and warnings from all over the place. But they don't listen to us. They don't listen to us because they think that, they probably think that we don't know what we're talking about, or they don't know it was me, or their spiritual ranking. Like, they're warning me, but man, fuck them. I'm still gonna do my magic. I'm still gonna plot, plan, and strategize. I'm still gonna try to unalive this person. I'm still gonna try to set this person up because I outrank them. A lot of people really feel like that because they can. But what do we learn in life? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you fucking should. And just because you can doesn't mean you won't have any type of consequences either. There's consequences for everything, whether it's good or bad. Tell me about this, Scab. Tell me about this person here that was warned, but now it's too late. They were warned, but now it's too late. The Hermit in the reverse. Could be a Virgo. Very much could be. Could be a Virgo. Or it could be somebody that, again, that did not go within. That's not very wise. Somebody could have possibly made a very unwise decision, but could be a Virgo. I mean, seriously. Do you know what some of these people would do if something bad happened to us? They would really be happy about it. Okay? They would. A lot of them would. All right? And they still would feel empty. Can I get a card, please? Tell me about this person who didn't listen to their guides. Yikes. Seven of Wands in the reverse. They lost their protection. They lost absolute man. The Seven of Wands can talk about ancestral protection. People having your back, giving you the strength to fight off people. See, now you see where all the townspeople are coming towards them. All the wands are being pointed at them. It's like Draco Malfoy. His dad or some shit. You feel me? Yeah. Now the students at Hogwarts are turning on Snape. Well, Snape was a good guy. We found that out in the end. Dolores. How about Dolores Umbridge? Something like that. You could be a Harry Potter fan. You don't have to be, but I am. Okay? But now this person has literally lost their ancestral protection because they didn't listen. What is this? Yeah, Four of Cups. Now they looking now. Listen, now they paying attention. They wishing they would have. You feel me? This is the way that their guides are getting their attention. You see how this person is there offering this man something and the man is just sitting there? Okay, confirmation. Let me just make sure of something real quick here, okay? All right, yeah. Now, this person wishes they would have listened. They got to listen now, okay? Let me see here. Just want to make sure that they're got a good shuffle here. Okay. Yeah. Thought that they were slick. Thought that they could be slick. Seven of Swords. You see? Seven of Swords here. They didn't listen. Now they lost their protection. Okay. Thank you for that confirmation here. We got the Seven of Swords out here. We're going to keep it down there. We're going to see what this means here, okay? We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, feminine energy, earth sign energy. All right, tell me more here. We got the King of Cups. Right there. Water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Something about a British accent here, because I keep wanting to say words in a British accent. I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. What's the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords, please? Eight of Cups in the reverse. Clarify. The Empress. The Emperor. I'm sorry. The Emperor. Aries energy or a masculine. Whoa. Hold up. Give me another card, please. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you see this here? You see how this person's looking up? Look at that. Sometimes when you, okay, so you a crash course in tarot. If you're somebody that's new, maybe reading cards, you're feeling called to do it, or if you're just watching it. One of the main things that I learned is that you have to look at the imagery is always very important on a lot of these cards, especially when an artist creates them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you have to pay attention. You see how that person's looking up? Look at that. You see what they're looking at? What are they looking at? They're looking at those two swords on that I don't know what to call that, but it's in the bookcase, okay? That person, the Two of Swords talks about stop. Don't do this. Stop. You see how that person's looking? And they're still going. They're still going here. We got the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. The Eight of Cups talks about somebody doing a U-turn, okay? I feel like somebody here maybe started to walk away with the Eight of Cups. Like they decided to maybe leave a situation alone. Okay? They circle back round. You could be this emperor, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles here. What do they want here? Clarify. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Can I get another card, please? It's Queen of Cups here. She spun around. She came out like this, but then she spun around. All right? But we also have the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. What you don't see, Justice in the reverse. You have somebody coming in to steal something here. All right? Somebody's coming in to steal. We got the High Priestess in the reverse to the Queen of Wands. This is a witch bitch. This is a witch. A very cloaked, somebody who's a shapeshifter, very cloaks themselves, okay? Again, with this Hermit energy in the reverse. Somebody who's cloaking themselves, somebody who's hiding who they really are. I feel like whoever this woman is, or this feminine energy, it's all energy anyways. This Queen of Cups, I'm telling you, it's spun around. This is somebody here pretending to be somebody very loving, somebody very nurturing, somebody very caring here. But behind that, again, with this High Priestess in the reverse to this Queen of Wands here, this person's really a witch. Succubus energy. A witch bitch, okay? Knight of Cups in the reverse, Justice. This person's coming in to commit some type of crime here. Whoever this emperor is, or whoever you are somebody very, very stable, in control of things, business, opportunities. This person sees you as a golden ticket, or saw somebody as a golden ticket, okay? Their gravy train. A good opportunity, okay? Financial opportunity at that, okay? We got the Queen of Pentacles right there. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's very corrupt, somebody who'll do anything for money, somebody who would take some money. This could also be somebody that will be considered as a haul, okay? A haul. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The name Eve. The name Eve is significant. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody very, very coming along like they are this really kind of loving individual. They don't love anybody, or they don't love this man. They do not have the same type of love for this person. It's not a reciprocated love. It's an unrequited love situation. All they care about is money. All they cared about was money. They were warned, though, not to come in and do this, okay? Yeah, again, with the High Priestess in the reverse. Now, this could really represent, too, that this person is not listening to their intuition, their guides, the spirit realm. This person is not listening. They didn't listen, or this is, I'm telling you, is a dark High Priestess, okay? A dark High Priestess here coming in to take something here. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Swords, narking somebody here, lying, coming to cover up. This person didn't listen to their guides, okay? They didn't listen to themselves. They didn't listen to their guides. Oh, they got the wrong, oh shit. This person got the wrong, somebody got some bad advice maybe in a reading. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse, please. Knight of Wands. Hull. Okay? This person uses their sexuality to get what they want. This person also maybe even has a past of being somebody who gets paid for sex, okay? Yeah, again, here we go with this magician energy right here. Somebody's done sex magic. This person comes in and manipulates with sex. Okay? Clarify, magician. One more for the Magician. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Basically to come in and force somebody to give them, to share with them. Yeah, somebody came in to take somebody's money. Now again, take it as it resonates here. I'm seeing a lot of, duality here, masculine and feminine energy. Somebody definitely uses what they got to get what they want. Confirmation. One more, please. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Or maybe this is something that you're not seeing. Maybe this is something that you're not seeing as well. Yes, Six of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Somebody could also, again, with this Temperance energy in the reverse, this is somebody who comes along as if they are somebody that's healed, healthy. Yeah, healthy. Healthy. Somebody's health is in jeopardy here. Six of Wands, they're hiding this. They're hiding something about their health. Yeah. We got the Ten of Wands here. Somebody is very heavily burdened by, is carrying some heavy baggage. Somebody could have a lot of health issues here that they're not disclosing. Especially with all these wands out here. There's a lot of, wow. We all know what wands represent, right? Somebody has a lot of bodies attached to them. They're lying about it. Somebody's coming across, I'm telling you, like they're very pure, like they're very healthy, although they maybe ain't been with a lot of people. No, we know what wands stand for. We know what wands are. Don't you guys know what wands signify? They signify the male phallic here. So whoever this is got a lot of bodies on them. They done had a lot of running in and out of them. Somebody's sick here. Okay? Somebody's sick. This could be your warning. This could be something that you're not seeing as well. Because check it. With the Five of Swords. So we got 7 swords here. The Five of Swords is somebody that is willing to cheat. To backstab somebody. To go about getting what they want by any means necessary. They don't play fair. What does that person have? They're carrying 5 swords for your ass. And this is something that maybe you're not seeing. So this message is 2-part. See, I thought that this was something about guides. Well, we talked about that earlier, but maybe your guides. Maybe you're not listening to your guides. You've been warned about this person, whoever it is. 12, look, my phone just lit up, 33 on the clock, 12:33 p.m. You have been warned, 333. You're being warned about this individual, whether it's a male or a female, okay? Wow. Somebody uses a lot of sex magic to get what they want. This is a hole. I like saying it like that. Hole. The Savage Dark Knight of the Soul, the Savage Love Oracle deck has been calling me, so we're going to pull something from here because I want to see what comes out because I'm being led to do that, okay? These cards will be available again for purchase once I get my store set up again, okay? Make sure you hit that like button, okay? Share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below, okay? King of Cups here. King of Cups. 4 of Swords. King of Cups is somebody here who is very sensitive. Wears his heart on his sleeve. Okay, could be taken advantage of here. Okay. See that mermaid back there? Watching this person? That's like a siren or something. Okay? Watching. That's the way I'm looking at this here. The color red could be very significant. But this is somebody who would be very sensitive. This is a guy that would kiss you on your forehead kind of energy. Could be somebody older as well. You could be somebody older, more mature than this feminine energy coming in here. Whoever this is looks young. Let's see, Page of Swords. Clarify. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. Thank you, Holy Spirit. King of Swords in the reverse. Clarify. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. Page of Cups. Eight of Swords. 8-8. Karma. The universe. Karma, though. 8-8. Somebody listen. We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like here with this Four of Swords, the King of Cups, Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about recuperation, resting, dreaming even. See that moon back there? Somebody here with this Page of Swords, though. Somebody could be speaking over you while you're sleeping. Okay, the Page of Swords talks about communication. Pages talk about communication. Okay, but you see these books here, something that they learned. Somebody could be speaking over you, casting spells while you're sleeping, hypnotizing you while you're sleeping, whispering things in this person's ears. Whoever this masculine energy is very susceptible. Like, especially with this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, the moon energy. Somebody here is playing with somebody's head. There's something definitely going on here. Either that you are asleep on, and that could also mean this as well. You're asleep on this person, something that maybe you need to learn about this person, know about this person. This person could also be, again, with this King of Swords in the reverse. That's a narcissistic energy. This is somebody that plays with somebody's heads. With words, okay? Page of Cups in the reverse. Love spells, false love. There's something that's going on here. This is your warning. We got the Eight of Wands. Stop. Stop. Release yourself from this mental entrapment that this person has you in. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Dead it. Go within. Listen to your intuition with the Hermit here. Ghost this person. Be alone. You don't have to be with anybody. Do not collaborate with this person. Do not go into business with this person. Do not exchange funds with this person. Leave this person alone. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. I'm not really picking up here that, I don't know, maybe y'all already did do the damn thing, okay? Yeah, go within. Use your good judgment here. Go within. We got the Hierophant here. Your guides are really speaking to you at this time. Your guides are speaking with you. They're trying to tell you, you've been warned about this person, okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles here. Again, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Do not move forward with this person. Do not bang this person either with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Again, with this dark magic energy, this person's trying to do work over your finances, do work over you by sex, magic, manipulation. They're doing it all, okay? Let's get the what's the tea out here, okay? Hit the like button. Let's give it a shuffle. You've been warned about this person, though. And again, male or female. It happens to men. It happens to women. Okay? It has happened to me. This person's coming in on some bullshit, man. They're coming in to do you. They definitely are. Knight of Cups to the Justice card. This is a swindler. This is a con artist here, okay? You might want to check this person's criminal history. You might even want to check and make sure that this person's real name is their real name. This person could be using an alias as well, especially with this Hermit energy in the reverse. The shapeshifter energy I'm picking up on. Oh, we were going to use the Love Oracle deck here. Let's see what comes out with the Love Oracle, and then we'll do the What's the Tea, okay? I've been getting a lot of confirmations through a lot of things that I'm going to come back with some messages for. Okay. I love you to the moon and back, torn. This person definitely has someone else. Okay. I love you to the moon and back. This person could say that to you. I know I say that, but this ain't got nothing to do with me here. But this moon energy again with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, somebody could also be a Libra. Somebody could also be with a Libra. Okay. Somebody could be with a Libra, torn. This person is dealing with somebody else. Tell me more here. Yeah, you've got a decision to make. That's what it says on the card, torn. You've got a decision to make. You could even be maybe even making a choice between two people, but I feel like this person here is dealing with somebody else. There's somebody else on the side. We got Libra out here. We got Gemini. We got Virgo. What's the T? What's the T, bitch? What's the T? Rejected. Tell me more. Drama starter. To avoid this drama, you need to reject this person. Tell this person no. This person could be coming your way, okay? Or you already know this person. All right? Tell me more here. I don't know why I'm picking up that this is a dude, man. I'm picking up it's a dude. I mean, take it as it resonates, though. This could be a dude. I mean, this could, listen, take it as it resonates, shit. But I'm really picking up very toxic masculine energy as well, like gigolo energy. This could be for a number of y'all. You know, that's the other thing that we realize when you're walking into this, when you're going down this very spiritual path, or you start tapping into these messages. What we realize is that there's a lot of people going through the same fucking thing at the same damn time because they don't change their playbook. Especially when everybody's having all these awakenings and things like that. But you know what I'm saying? One more. Yeah, happiness hater. This person could also be trying to get evidence on you. Could be trying to get some type of evidence, maybe to blackmail you. Yeah, looking you up. Fake accounts. Inside scoop. Somebody's trying to blackmail you. You've been warned. Okay? You've been warned. Is there anything else that I would like to pull here? No. You've been warned, okay? And there are, like I said earlier, there are a lot of people. This message is kind of two parts. Pay attention to, I'm not saying you should go looking, but pay attention to what you see on social media, what comes across your screen, maybe on the news, social media, what people tell you in the paper. A lot of people that were fucking with you they didn't pay attention to the warning. So now endings are occurring over and over and over again. See, people need to watch who the fuck they put their mouth and hands on, whose finances they mess with, their growth, the things that they say about you, the way that they try to stand in your way. Because I'm telling you now, we are in the year 10. Done. Endings for new beginnings. And again, new beginnings aren't always good for people. A new beginnings is just something different. A new beginning, however that works. Okay, because sometimes people have to get that new beginning before they realize they should have never started to begin with. That's what I just heard. That's the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. 12:44 p.m. when I look down. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. Allergies. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.